what's going on with the AMC stocks is like the hedge funds have shorted so much.
Right.
And the thing is if the reason they're not paying is because if they wait longer than you, it's cheaper to pay the interest on something, even though the interest is going to be millions and millions.
Yeah.
It's cheaper to pay the interest than it is to pay a couple billion.
Right.
Because, man, honestly, if the GameStop...
Like, I don't think with this trend, like, some people will sell. I don't think most people will sell.
A lot of people... The thing is people are impatient, so a lot of people might sell. It depends on how long they're going to hold out.
If I see something climbing at that rate, I would be insane to sell. Like,
I know, but the thing is most people play with money they can't afford.
I see.
Most
but
people,
even then, I feel like you still like will find a way.
No,
I'm kind of doing that myself, man. No joke. I think I told you, right? Like, I'm putting a lot of this stuff on credit card, but I'm like, whatever, man. Like, if it climbs faster than my interest rate,
that's what I sold and made since January.
Right.
I just sold that today.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, I would tell you right now that if you really think these short positions are paying their thing back yet,
oh, I agree.
You might as well just get back in. Like, what is there to lose? This is what I thought this morning. I'm like, okay, sure. We're now paying 5 times more than I was paying 3 days ago.
I know.
But what is there to lose? Like,
bro, I bought those fucking stocks at like $5.
That's what my brother did. But you know what he was telling me this morning is like, you can either sit down and say I could have done this, I could have done that, or, you know, instead of thinking I could have bought more at $5, you sit down and it's like, okay, we're now at $50 or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
What are you gonna do now? Like, are you just gonna sit and wait till, you know, next week and be like, oh my god, if I'd done so and so when it was at $50, you know, like,
your fucking Dogecoin's going back up too.
Yes, it is, but not as fast. So this is my mistake. Like, a few days ago, I got some cash and I unloaded it all into like cryptos, and I set my dumbass limits, which are none of them are reaching now. But yeah, I did that, and then I'm like, okay, I fucked up, because like, Dogecoin is climbing faster than anything else right now.
Yeah, it is.
And it's still not even comparable to AMC.
Oh,
like,
for
it's
sure.
not even comparable. So like, investing in that right now, I think is not. It was to the point that like this morning, I'm like, I'm gonna just take my Dogecoin out and convert it to AMC, and I couldn't figure out how to do it in time. So, but like, I was honestly considering it. I'm like, I have to do this somehow, because like, it doesn't make sense otherwise.
The reason also it would be going so quickly is because it's gonna be hedge funds that are going to bet against hedge funds.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the outcome is. Like, as much as these hedge funds want to play around, if the regular people on Reddit and whatnot who've decided to fuck around with this decide they're just going to hold it.
Oh yeah, they're fucked. They're fucked either way.
So what happens at the end of this? Like,
the end of it, they'll pay out or go bankrupt.
But like, how many hedge funds are gonna go bankrupt here, and what's gonna be the end out? Like I don't want to see another Wall Street bailout happening. That's fucking
solve bullshit. No,
problem.
That's bullshit, and they should never happen.
Yeah. So, but like, what is the end game here?
You know, GameStop, when that happened fucking 2 months ago, and literally, man, literally in a day, it went from less than $100 to like fucking $300 in less than a day. In the 1 quarter, there was a Swiss bank that lost like 4.7 or 4 point something billion dollars in the first fucking quarter just because of that.
Yeah.
They were fucking, the CEO was fired. They're like, they canceled all bonuses for the next like fucking couple years. They're literally fucking, but first quarter.
You know, one CEO getting fired is one thing, but you know, like this, I don't know, like, the reason I'm not an economist, but like, the things I'm seeing happening around me would, to a dumbass like me, indicate some sort of global economic collapse.
Oh, 100%. Like, there is one. And that's why I'm saying, you know,
that tailing on the end of this whole pandemic situation.
Fucking right.
Which could be an interesting...
it's going to be bad. And that's why I was saying the crypto is going to crash.
It's going to crash.
It might not be today, and it might not be tomorrow, and it might not be next month, but I guarantee you...
It's going to happen.
It's going to fucking happen. And it's going to be more than half. It's going to be like 80-90%.
Okay.
And the thing is with crypto, it fucking drops so fast... You don't even have. If you're not sitting there on the fucking app or on your computer, you're fucked. The drops happen within like a fucking 20-minute period.
Yeah, and then there's the diamond hands. We're like, oh fuck, I was sleeping during the drop point. I couldn't buy more. Buy more!
Man, the whole time, I was buying more too. Like when it fucking crashed last time, just a couple weeks ago, I bought more. I was like, fuck it. I was like, there's no way this is the end of it. But I felt I was just being too greedy. So
I don't know, man. I feel like this whole idea of like it's the end of Bitcoin or whatever, this has been a repeating talking point.
Oh, it's not the end of Bitcoin. No, I'm not saying. I'm not saying it's ever gonna go away. It's gonna stay. The only thing is the whole economy is gonna fucking crash. So that's why it's gonna crash. It has nothing to do with Bitcoin itself.
I see. So you think the 90% like crash would not just be for Bitcoin? It would
no. Yeah, exactly. It's gonna be It's gonna be for stocks, fucking the crypto, everything.
What about the dollar? Like your dollar's gonna crash 90% or what?
No, because it's not the same. The dollar might decrease a little bit, but it won't be like that.
So in that case, then you gotta like load your mattress, right? If that's the case.
You don't want to do that either, because you don't want fiat currency.
But you're saying like that's gonna be a lot more stable. Like,
it'll be stable for now.
But more stable than you think the crypto would be.
For now, yeah. Because the crypto is not 100% adopted yet by everyone.
Right.
Once it's adopted by everyone, fucking it's gonna be a secure thing. And you're not gonna have to worry about it dropping fucking 50%.
Overnight, yeah.
Right.
But at the same time, you're probably not going to see it increase 50% overnight either.
No,
right?
no. So, once it's adopted, it's you're never going to be making like you won't be making money like you are now.
Right.
You won't. It's just
Not that we're making money right now.
Yeah, I fucking made money. I made money.
Yeah, well, it depends how you look at it, right? If you got in low and got out high, it's one way to look at it, right? I don't know. We'll
Cryptocurrency is the only type of currencies. It's not all cryptocurrency, because Dogecoin is not like this. Dogecoin is like a fiat currency.
I see.
Dogecoin will decrease in value over yearly.
Because of the increased supply.
Right, because it increases in supply, exactly. Yeah. Where there's not, most cryptocurrencies don't do that. They only increase in value if people are using it.
Hey, but what you're saying is true, but like the adoption, like becoming more universal, I think like the increase rate wouldn't matter much if this is a legitimate currency, right? Then I think the rate of what people would buy would naturally be higher than the rate that they, put out new ones. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know, but I would just guess.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter, because it's the same thing. Then it's the same thing as what they do with our dollar.
Yeah, but you can also see that some dollars or some currencies like increase value over time too, even though they're being printed.
Yes.
So,
but you are right. It does sometimes increase in value, but it's never going to be an upward trend. It might go up for a minute, but it's never an upward trend.
I see. Okay.
Because it's not based off anything.
Yeah.
It's a made up currency. We haven't used it based off of anything since like 1950s, 60s.
Yeah, but like there's an argument to be made, like, do you really need it to be based off of like something like gold, or like do we just determine something has value because we do? No,
it should be based off something. There should be. You shouldn't just be able to go and say, you know what, we're gonna go fucking print another $1 trillion because we're in debt. No, I'm sorry. You got to find another way to do that. Either fucking, I don't care how you're doing it. Fucking, as a country, you need to decide what you're doing. You can't just print more money and then fuck over everybody in the country.
Right.